Question number 86. The correct sequence for filling of electrons is, we know that we fill the electrons in different orbitals on the basis of Bose principles, and that represent that lower energy orbital is filled first while the orbital with higher energy would be filled later. That also depends on another rule that's known as N plus L rule. Let's check the orbitals given here. We have 6s orbital, 5d orbital, 4f orbital and 6p orbital. These are the orbitals which are present here. We need to fill them. Now, if you apply N plus L rule, let's find out the N plus L value for these two. For 6s, the N value is 6 and the L value is 0. So, N plus L value is 6 for this case. There is 5d. N is 5 and this d is 2. So, this would be 7. 4f. N is 4 and f is 3. This value is also 7. And now for 6p, N value is 6 and the p value is 1. This would be 7 also. Now there is again the situation in which all three values are same. Now what would be the order? In that case, we have to consider the N value. The orbital with less N value would be filled first. So which of them has the less N value? In case of 4f, the N value is least. While if we talk about 5d, it has more N value as compared to 4f, but it has less N value as compared to 6p. So first 4f would be filled, then 5d would be filled, and then 6p would be filled. And before all of these, the orbital which is filled is 6s because it has the least N plus L value. So this would be the order, and where this order is given, if you look at the given options, you will identify it's given in option 3. And this is easy to choose option 3. I hope this question is clear to you. Let's take next question. Question number 87. Maximum number of electrons that can be filled in d orbital is. If we talk about d orbital, in case of this, we know that in any orbital, the maximum number of electrons those can be filled are 2 only. So if we talk about one d orbital, there can be maximum of 2 electrons. So on that basis, I'll choose fourth option as the correct option. Now you might be confused about the d subshell. In d subshell, there are 5 d orbitals and total 10 electrons can be filled in case of d subshell. But we are talking about d orbital. In any orbital, maximum of 2 electrons can be filled. Further, after that, we have next question. Question number 88. Correct statement about hydrogen-like species is. We have the first statement, total energy of electron at a distance r is. The expression is given, but there is a mistake in this expression. This should be minus k ze square by 2r. So this is the wrong statement. Further, velocity of an electron is inversely proportional to root r. Yes, this is the correct statement. Further, circumference of the shell is integral multiple of energy of the cell. So this statement is also wrong because the circumference 2 pi r is equal to n lambda, not the energy. So this statement is also wrong. The line spectra are not characteristic of atoms. Basically, this statement is also wrong because the line spectrum of a particular atom represent its characteristic. Line spectra of an atom is the characteristic of that particular atom. That's why the statement is also given here in the wrong form. That's why I'll choose only option 2 as my correct answer because it represents the correct statement about hydrogen-like species. So option is option 2, that's correct. Now question number 89, shape of the orbital is governed by. We have different quantum numbers given here and you should know that whenever we talk about the shape of the orbital, that is dependent on azimuthal quantum number. So which option is correct? The azimuthal quantum number is given in option 2. That's why this is my correct answer. Now after this, question number 90, the last question of chemistry section. The radius of He positive ion is x angstrom. In its ground state, Radius of Li2 plus ion in its ground state in angstrom is, we have to find out the radius of Li2 plus ion in ground state. So we should know that the radius of for nth orbital is equal to 0.529 n square by z. This is the formula that we have to follow here, and this value is in angstrom. So if we talk about the lithium ion, say this is RLi2 positive that we need to find out, and the ratio of this with He positive ion should be equal to, on the basis of this formula it becomes N for lithium 2 plus square divided by Z for lithium 2 plus, and it should be here N for helium positive and Z for helium positive. This would be the formula that you will follow. So R for lithium you are just going to find, and this R for lithium is also given. This is X. This R for helium ion we have. Then N square. N value for the lithium in the ground state, if we are talking about ground state, N value is 1 divided by Z for lithium. The atomic number for the lithium is 3. Then multiply it by Z for lithium, that is 2 divided by ground state of this helium is also 1. So this would be the formula, square I have to take here. And if you solve this, this value would be Li positive. This would be 2 by 3x in angstrom. And where this value is given, 2x by 3. This is given in option 1. So you can easily choose this as the correct answer. This is the last question as we already discussed. I hope all the questions are clear to you. All the best for your results. Thank you so much for watching.